This is Amazing Grace, Phil Wickham, key of G. So most of this song is a lot of synth on the keyboard, but if you maybe don't have a synth player or keyboard that's comfortable doing that, you can do it on electric. Really fun song. I like playing this song a lot. So key of G, we're starting up on the 13th fret on the B string, which is a C. So this is the intro and the interludes. So I'll play it full speed, and then I'll slow it down. All right, so breaking it down. Starting there on the 13th, coming down to the 12th, up to the G string on the 4th. Starting on the 13th, then 12th, then coming down to the up to the 14th on the G string. So that's the first. Once you get here, you're coming back to the 12th on the B string. So there's the first part. Okay, now you got a little walk up, starting on the 12 on the G. Up to the 15th on the B, 12th on the E. Okay. It's the first full half of it. Then you do kind of that same thing again. Now you're going to do G to A to the B, but you're going down. So you're coming up to the D string on the 14th, then to the 12. So the first time through, you're going up with it, and then the second time through, you're going down. Going up, and then same thing again. And then going down. And then give a little bend at the end and slide out. And what's nice about so that's the intro and the interlude. So this leads us into the verse. So in the verses, when you hit this last note off the intro, or coming out of the interlude after the chorus, do that little bend, and then you're sliding down. You're going to come right here to the 5th fret on the D string. So you're kind of, and you're already right there on the same string. So it makes a nice and easy transition. So verses, you're starting on the 5th fret on the D string, which is a G. Okay? And you're going to be doing kind of back and just up and some alternate picking up and down. So full speed, I'll do it full speed, and then slow it down. Starts over again. Starting there on the D5, alternate picking, going up to the 7th, and then to the 9th. So two ways. You can either do that, hammer down and slide up, or you could slide your pointer up and then hammer down on the 9th. So going there the first time, and then you're coming on the A string, 7 and 5. That's the first part of it. You do that twice with going up and going down, go up, go down. And then once you get here, you're going to come up to the 7th, still on the A string, messed up here, so. Down to the 5th. And then down to the 3, and you're gonna do an octave here. So you're on 3 on the A, and then you can either use your ring or your pinky, and you're going down to do an octave anywhere on the guitar on these upper strings here. You're doing down 2 strings and up 2 frets. So right here, that's a C. So now you're coming down to the G string on the 5th, and that's a C as well, just a higher octave. So you're here. Whoops. Then you're coming up back to the 7th, and then back to the 5th. To do it again. So you do that whole thing 2 times in the verse. And then you start over again. So you finish that out. The second time on the, before you go into the chorus, you'll just end on that. This is amazing grace. And then you're at the chorus. So, chorus, you're back up on the 12th fret on the G string, which is a G. Okay. This is amazing grace. I'll do it full speed, then I'll slow it down. Just repeats again. Now on the second time here, you just come back to the G, sing for, down to the F sharp, all that you've done. Do a little slide out, and then you're back to your intro / interlude. Okay, so chorus, breaking it down. So 12 G. 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to 15, which is, this is a D. 15 on the B string is a D. Down to the B, which is on the 12. So 1, 2, 3, ba, ba. Next time you're going to the C and then down to the B. Okay, then we're coming back to the G, same thing, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, sliding down to the F sharp, then to the E. So 1, 2, 3, ba ba. Then back up to the F sharp. 1, 2, 3, G A. Then the whole, you're gonna repeat that first part again. Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. Then you're at the interlude again. And you'll be into your second verse. So one thing I like to do in the chorus that I add just to kind of make it sound a little better, I'll do a little hammer on here on the D string on the 12th. So the ba-da-da-da. Just before those first 2 parts. I don't do anything different with this one. Just adds a little something extra. All right, you can mess around with that. You could do 2. If you're gonna do the two hammer-ons that are going down, walking up to it. I wouldn't do it every time. Just doing the one isn't too bad, but if you're doing a lot of runs, it might just sound kind of too much. But just something you can play around with. Sounds pretty good, that I like. Okay, so then you got after your chorus, you got your interlude, and then you're at your bridge. So all I do for the bridge is I come in at the beginning, and I'll just do some swells. So if you do those two strings together, it's like a G. This works for G on the 12 for the G and the B string. That works for a G and an E minor. So you'd hit that first note and swell it in. Lots of reverb and ambience and stuff. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Then for a C, you're just hitting that C note right there, still staying that G because you're in the key G. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Back here for the E minor. Worthy is the Lamb, nice big ambient swells. That's the whole bridge. It's just basically G and C. Okay, so go through it one time. I'll do swells, and then the second time through, you kind of pick it up a little bit. I'll do some picking with like a dotted eighth, and some palm muting. Kind of hard to hear for acoustic, but and then what I'll do is like on the last time, so you'll be doing the G, worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave on the C. When you get to worthy is the Lamb who was slain again, I'll come up to the D over the E minor. Back to the C. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. And do a slide out there before you come back into that final chorus, and then there's just the same thing again. You just go through your chorus again. After your chorus, you go through your interlude, and that's it.